I'm Dana Lewis, and I'm 52 years old. I found out I had breast cancer 12 years ago. I was turning 40. I was already sad about that. I'd been 25 for 15 years. I went for my mammogram. I'd been doing it for 5 years already because I had some issues they'd always find. It was just a normal mammogram, but it wasn't. They told me I needed to do a needle biopsy, and so I did. But again, no big deal because 5 years we'd been doing stuff. And then they said I need to go see a surgeon. So I'm like, great, I'm turning 40 and breast cancer doesn't run in the family, nothing. So I was going to 3 surgeons actually. First one I went to, fell in love. Bedside manner was amazing. He said, we'll do a lumpectomy. I will bring you in the office so you'll get your news, good or bad, in the office. I said, okay. So did the lumpectomy. He calls me. That was weird. We didn't get it all. We need to do another lumpectomy. And I'm like, you had one job. So I did another lumpectomy. And again, no big deal because I'll go in the office and find out. No, he calls me that Friday around 5 o'clock. You have cancer. No, I don't. You said you would, let me go in the office. And he goes, I know, I wanted to get you so we can get you in with the oncologist immediately. Let's move forward. I remember calling my mom. I said, what are you doing? She said, shopping. And I said, I have cancer. She's like, what? What did you say? And I go, I have cancer. And her response irritated me because she said, that's okay, we're going to get through it. And I said, we nothing. I'm the one going through it. And I was very resentful over that. I was like, I cannot believe you're saying we're going to get through it. But she was my biggest cheerleader. And because of her can-do attitude, I could do it. So they wanted to do chemo. They wanted to do radiation. I chose what was best for me. I only chose radiation. I remember it was 6 weeks of hell. The burn, the not being able to wear a bra, not wearing able to seatbelt hurt, everything hurt. But I got up, went to work, then went to radiation because I was going to show everyone I could do this and I didn't need anyone's help. Looking back now, I realize I hurt a lot of people by doing that. And I would do it differently. But at the time, I did what was best. Got through the 6 weeks, rang that bell. They said I needed to do hormone therapy. I said no. They told me that was not a good decision. I haven't looked back. That was 12 years ago. I feel like my faith in God and my cheerleader mom and my daughter, because I was a single mom, divorced, they got me through it. 5 years, kept doing the mammogram, would have to do an ultrasound afterwards. I was like, when is this going to end? It hasn't ended. We still do it. But I started living after that. Sold my business, moved here. Brandy White took me under her wing, which introduced me to Priscilla Hinton. That just was empowering. Lived here 3 years. And then I ended up moving back home because I bought a zoo. So it took me 5 years to start living after the cancer. But I don't regret anything. My story's not for everyone. You have to do what's right for you. And that's the most important part. I wouldn't wish this on anybody. But if it does happen to you, learn. Let your supporters support you because it ends up hurting them. You don't have to do this alone, and don't feel resentment when people are cheering you on because you need it.